What's going on, Blues? Welcome back to Life as an Evertonian Blues. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, click that bell to turn on post notifications so you'll be notified every time we upload a video. It is the international break. This is our Everton news roundup. We've had some bad news. It's been reported that Mykolenko has been sent home from international duty with Ukraine. He supposedly had an MRI scan, and believes he's returned back to Finch Farm. We don't know how bad this injury is. There is reports that the physio, the coach of Ukraine, are upset with Everton in terms of obviously Everton sending him out, where obviously this MRI has picked up that he's detected that he's got an injury now. I'm going to be honest about Mykolenko. He's the type of lad who will probably play with something that's even aggravating him. I've seen him go over on his ankle where, most players will be down for ages. I've seen certain twists of the ankle where I know that hurts, and he's carried on. So whether he's been taking some painkillers with a certain injury that he's got, obviously we know I think he's had a groin injury. But yeah, this MRI scan has detected that he's got an injury, and they've sent him home. I think they were playing 2 or 3 games. So yeah, it's worrying news because we know that we're very vulnerable in the fullback positions. Left by we've obviously got Adam as a new. He managed to get 80 minutes the other night for the under-21s, but we don't know how ready Adam as a new is to be playing in the Premier League. We know Jimmy Gardner's slotted in there and done a job. He's done that away to Leeds United. He did that at home to Brighton, managed to get on the score sheet, do really well there. But obviously we see Jimmy at his best in that centre mid role as a 6. He did that in the League Cup. Really, really good, instrumental, and also away to Wolverhampton Wanderers. So do we really want to be losing Jimmy Gardner in that centre mid role? But we've brought in Merlin Rowe, who, potentially could fill the gap there for Jimmy in centre mid, but also he's done a job at left back as well. Albeit, I know not in the Premier League, but he's got experience playing in full-back positions, wing positions, box-to-box midfielder, centre mid, as a holder, as a number 8, as a 10, as a false 9. So I think we've got a player, Blues, that we're going to see in multiple positions this season. Obviously, it's David Moyes' headache to make the best decision for the Everton team. Let's just hope Mykolenko's injury isn't too bad. Let's hope that there's no operation that's needed. But I'm sure we'll hear in due course. So just fingers crossed. Touch wood. Moving on, we've had 4 players nominated. We've had Jimmy Gardner nominated for Goal of the Month in August. We've had Kieran Dewsbury-Hall nominated for the Goal of the Month in this August. That was obviously the goal against Wolverhampton Wanderers, where Jack Grealish has set him up, a little dink through ball, and he's smashed it with his left peg in the top bin. And obviously Jimmy Gardner's as well, the bottom bag at the Hill Dickinson Stadium to take the lead 2-0 against Brighton. 2 very, very good goals. So really good there, getting those players in and around those nominations, showing that Everton are doing well. Jack Grealish has been nominated for Player of the Month. So get your votes in, Blues. And our manager, David Moyes, has been nominated for Manager of the Month. So let's see if any of us, if any of our Evertonians get one of the nominations. So really good there. And talking about Jack and Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, just got some stats here for you. Jack Grealish, 3 games, no goals, 4 assists. And Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, 3 games, 1 goal, 1 assist. So that's why they're in the nominations there. There's 2 dates, fixtures One of them that has changed is on, well, it was originally on Saturday, the 6th of October. Sorry, it wasn't. It was Saturday, the 4th of October at home against Crystal Palace. That now will be played on Sunday, the 5th of October. And then the League Cup tie away against Wolverhampton Wanderers will be on the 23rd, Tuesday, the 23rd of September. So, Blues, let me know your thoughts. Um, I've been thinking in this time frame where the window's closed, could Everton dip into the free transfer market? Um, I've had a look who's in there, who's available, and I'll have a look, and I get this idea in my head. Is there potentially still a player in there? Would he fit in at Everton? I've looked at like Antonio, for example. I just worked with him previously for West Ham. But there's players in there, Blues. Is there anybody who takes your fancy, who you think could fit in at Everton? There's a couple of fullbacks on the market as a free. So Blues, yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'm not here to come on here and speculate whoever I think Everton should go in for. Um, you know, it's one of those where you've got Tommy Asu, who was at Arsenal. He's been plagued with injuries. It's knowing how far away he's ready to get fit. He looked decent, but we know Everton are vulnerable in the fullback areas. I know Patterson's not gone out on loan, and we've got Seamus there, and you've got Mykolenko who's injured at the minute, and Adam Azanu, he's how far is he off? So Blues, let me know your thoughts. I'm going to leave this one there. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Click that bell to turn on post notifications. Up the toffees, and I'll see you in the next one.